wrestling fans, welcome back. The date is September 25th, 2001. A new Maximum Overdrive. I am your personification of pride, Mr. Hellfire himself, the Widowmaker Greg Dodson, to be joined very shortly by guest ring announcer for the night, the Ultimate Dragon. And now that the pleasantries and the introductions for the show are over, let's get down to our opening contest.
Let's get started with our first match of the evening.
Well, if you've been following New Era Wrestling, you definitely recognize the music. The Monarch of Manliness. Playing to bring out the Heavenly Butterflies. Tony Donati and Fabu Andre. The audience here showing no love at all.
The Butterfly and Tony Donati are gonna kick their ass.
Seen both of these gentlemen appear on AEW. A lot of talent in this tag team.
This is Tony Donati and Fabu, the Heavenly Butterfly.
Again, this crowd showing no love for the Heavenly Butterflies. They've never seen anything that attractive. And here come their opponents.
Let's go, Jasper! Come on! I like this. I like this a lot. Another show, by the way.
We got the tag team with the lightweight line, Dominic Stuckey, and 24-karat Trey Havoc, as it appears to me. The crowd loves them, which means I probably hate them. Yep, I definitely hate them. Trey Havoc made the mistake. I don't wear flat bills. The lightweight line says he's fired up, but can the lightweight line handle the Monarch of Manliness and Tony Donati?
And their opponents, representing Glory, the Hitmaker, Dominic Stuckey.
The Hitmaker.
And his partner, 24-karat Trey Havoc.
Now, normally I would try to be unbiased, but this Trey Heavy tried to pass off his merchandise on me, I'm definitely pulling for the Heavenly Butterflies. Dragon, it's definitely your pleasure that I'm sitting here next to you. I tried to do as you asked and moved your chair way over there, but somebody put it back.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you taking a shower this time.
Are you ready? You know I'm always fresh and clean.
What you think of these out now? Look, listen.
Y'all ready?
Hey, Dawson.
No.
Dawson, we've been on opposite sides of the ring against each other many times, so let's try to get through this.
All right, well, I'll try.
Let's call a truce for this show and try to get through this and work together, okay?
I'll call a truce only because the last time we were on opposite sides, I was the one still standing.
I don't know about that. Probably because somebody had to prop you up. What do you think about these Heavenly Butterflies?
Look, I was telling the people at home watching this on YouTube, I was going to be unbiased until Mr. 24 Karat tried to peddle his merchandise on me, so I'm definitely pulling for the Heavenly Butterflies.
Did you buy that hat?
No, he tried to peel it on me and tried to give it to me.
Oh, you didn't even want it? When have you ever not taken something that was free?
When have I not taken anything that was free?
Yeah.
When it wasn't worth it.
Oh, I didn't know you had standards.
That's like these women in the audience. You couldn't pay me.
Couldn't pay you?
Couldn't pay me to do anything.
You don't know what a buck looks like anyway. Hey, how about that?
That's the thing with antlers, right?
How about that from representing Glory there?
Yeah, representing Glory, got caught in the head scissors.
Stuckey's in there with a head scissor right now. What about Tony Donati doing some chain wrestling back to
Now look, Tony Donati, Whatley, both men have been on AEW. Both of them are really tough.
Well, I don't doubt that. Both teams look like they're very qualified to be in new era wrestling and on the roster. All right, they lock up, finger lock, test of strength. It looks like coming. Donati and Stuckey here trying to see who's the stronger. I got my money on Stuckey, Dawson.
Well, I already told you I'm pulling for the Butterflies. My money's on Donati.
Oh, he's got a step.
Beautiful leverage.
Step back and the bridge.
That's impressive. I'll give it to Stuckey.
Stuckey's got the bridge, still holding him up. Still holding Donati up. That's some good back strength right there.
That's great back strength. You know, if that had been me, I wouldn't even been shaking.
Oh, got the scoop up. He's in the ropes. He's in the ropes.
He's in the ropes.
They're going to have to break this and restart it. Dodson, great to be back in Jasper. It's been a while since I've been here.
We haven't missed you.
Oh, thank you. Can always count on you for social support.
Hey, I'm the man that tells it like it is, and that's the truth. I haven't missed you at all.
Well, if you were my supporter, that would make you my athletic supporter, wouldn't it?
If I was your supporter, you'd still fall down.
All right, here we go.
About 3 miles away.
Donati back on top again. Looks like he's got an arm wringer with the little knee grind in there. Oh, up,
Nice little counter.
back to a leg bar. Stuckey with a leg bar. Yeah, I can't keep up with this chain of action here.
Oh, an ankle lock by Donati.
Oh, he's got that Kurt Angle ankle lock going on right there.
Referee needs to be asking. I think Stuckey gave up 3 seconds ago.
Up, reverse.
Oh, modified STF, ain't it?
I didn't know you knew.
Crossface.
I didn't know you knew any alphabets.
Dragon, you probably couldn't spell STF.
Well, that's all right. I know 911. That's all that matters.
You're gonna need it if you keep picking at me.
All right, here we go, fans of New Era. We're looking at a good chain of moves here.
We got to tag the Fabu Andre.
Fabu's in.
Oh, that is no way.
Drop toe hold from Stuckey. Oh, knees to the back. Fabu's always one of the fastest moving guys on the roster. Oh my
Lord. That is not the way to treat the Monarch of Manly.
The Monarch, is that a butterfly reference? 24 karat in.
Hey, everything with Fabu's about the butterflies.
24 karat with 2 shoulder tackles. Another one. Oh, didn't hit him. Boom.
Oh, that was a train wreck.
I think he knocked the makeup off of Fabu. Fabu tags out. In comes Donati again. Misses a clothesline.
Oh,
reverse tail bump there. I guess that might make him talk a few octaves higher. Stinger splash. Back elbow. 24 carats looking golden right now. I'd be going for a cover right now.
You know, I'm pulling for the butterflies, but Donati may be regretting tagging in right now.
1-2, almost got a 3 off that suplex.
That wouldn't have been a 3. Fabu was on his way in.
Well, yeah, it looks like you're probably right about that. As bad as I hate to admit you were right about it anyway.
So we got a double team going here.
Double team, slam.
Oh! That was upper chest right into the face.
Oh, my goodness. I can't keep up with those elbows. Finally, Stuckey gets the cover here.
Now, look, the referee needs to do his job. He only have a 5-second count for double team.
Hey.
And I know that was pushing 7.
I remember when you were a referee, so give this one a break.
I also remember when I was a champion. I remember when you was wrestling, too. That was back when everything was black and white.
Oh, my goodness. I was a champ then, a champ now. Little tagging right there. Forearms going back and forth with Stuckey and Donati. Stuckey's getting upper hand right here, and Donati with a big foot to the jaw.
Oh, big clothesline.
The inside-out clothesline on top of that. He must put a little extra on there.
That was almost as good as the clotheslines I threw.
Yeah, I remember those.
You should. I about broke your jaw a few times. Nice double
Stuckey.
team here. Oh, big power slam.
Double team power slam. A good move by the butterflies here.
Fabu may have waited too long on that cover, though.
Yeah, I know. All that showboating sometimes causes you to lose. I know you know about that, don't you?
That was only when I was teaming with Johnny Rage.
Oh, Johnny Rage. Yeah, I remember those days. Fabu with a rear chin lock here on Stuckey. Stuckey and Havoc are a really fast-rising hot tag team. I know the Butterflies are very talented as well.
Oh, we got 2 good teams here. I'm not going to take anything from anybody, especially when the cops are watching.
You know, when they told me to open up the show, they reserved opening matches for some of the best talent, some of the quickest moving, the best action, and we got that tonight with this match.
For once, James Phillips didn't lie to you.
James Phillips. He doesn't lie. Oh, chest first bump. Oh, 1-2.
Stuckey with a kick out, found the back door.
And I think Stuckey had his knee pads on his forehead just then for a second. Yep, they got him in the corner. Here comes Donati. Fabio getting a little double team action in here. Little shoulder blows to the corner.
Referee showing he can only count as high as 2 right now.
Quick tag again by the Butterflies. They're making their work pretty simple here. You know, in chain wrestling, that's another thing you do in chain wrestling. You go and knock the opponent off the apron so they can't come in.
You know, I know all about chain wrestling. You get in the ring, you hit the guy with the chain and you pin him.
You don't know. You wouldn't know about chain if you worked in the hardware department at Home Depot.
Turn around! Turn around, ref!
2.
The Butterflies definitely had it. We got somebody behind us saying no tag, and they're probably talking about their clothes that they stole at the store.
Well, I don't know about that.
Hey, look, it's a bow and arrow.
No, I believe this is a surfboard.
This is an amateur bow and arrow, Dragon. If you knew how to do a surfboard, you might would have won more matches.
Double knees to the back.
I think that was payback for the double knee Stuckey gave Fabu.
Donati ran over there, got 24 Karat's face. If I'd been 24 Karat, I'd have slapped him while he was over there.
No, he wouldn't have done that to Donati. If you read his knee pads, he's tough. Oh, nice counter to a DDT.
Well, I've never had to advertise that I was tough, but whatever works for them works.
Hey, I used to wrestle in blue jeans and a wife beater. I didn't have to advertise anything.
Well, that's because that was all you could afford. You just came to the ring in your pajamas.
I would.
I thought those were your pajamas.
I sleep naked.
Oh, Lord. Facebook fans, I apologize for that comment.
And this is YouTube,
and the visual that goes along with that.
This
not
is
Facebook, YouTube.
Not Facebook.
YouTube, yeah, you're right. I wish Facebook would just dissolve anyway. Stuckey's making a comeback here.
Oh, duck the clothesline, but look.
Oh, he gets stopped,
Why
shut
did
down.
he turn around to Donati when he had a free shot to get to his partner? Slingshot drop kick by Fabu.
Move by Fabu over the top, but I don't know if he was a legal man. I'm not sure who the legal man is in this right now.
It's hard to keep up with it.
This action moves faster than any match you've ever been in.
I'm slow and methodical, Dragon. You ought to know that.
Yeah, you're slow.
You're one to talk, Dragon. It took you 2 hours to watch 60 minutes.
Well, that's all right, but I watched it though. It taught me a lot. It taught me that minute rice only takes a minute. You've been cooking it for 40 minutes. There's a roll up. No, he rolls through. Big kick by Stuckey. Big kick by Stuckey. I'm looking for a hot tag here. Oh. Fabu shot him down with a leg.
Quick leg whip there.
Now I'm not sure what that move is, but he's dragged him to the corner.
I know you don't recognize an Anderson grapevine when you see one.
Grapevine.
You've been in the business since Gene Anderson was a baby.
Oh, yeah. I taught Gene how to wrestle. Donati with the upper hand right here on Stuckey. Looking for Stuckey any minute to get up and get out of this and get a hot tag into 24 karat.
So they might be representing Glory, but I don't think that the hit maker is feeling very lucky as Mr. Stuckey.
You know, I want to make an observation here. Observation, Dawson, is when you look at something and you have a perceived idea about it. Just didn't want to speak over your head, but here with Fabu, very reminiscent of the old Adrian Street.
Very reminiscent. Paying homage.
And that's a big word for you. That's a big word for you. And Donati there, very reminiscent of the Dynamite Kid.
Well, why don't you comment on that beautiful float over suplex? Quickly into the cover, definitely making up. He learned his lesson from earlier.
Butterflies floating, flying his wings. Butterfly, if I were you, I believe I'd get the cover here on Stuckey. You're giving him time to breathe, giving him time to get up, and Stuckey's getting up from a go behind. Oh, there's a go behind.
Looks like a backdrop suplex.
No, Stuckey turned that midair. Right down on top of Fabu for the counter two. That was a pretty sweet move.
That was a sweet move, but it would never work against me.
Well, not too many people can pick you up. You weigh a lot.
He'd have never been able to counter me.
Oh, okay.
Keep up, Dragon.
Fabu's still working in the corner there, doing a little showboating to the crowd. I think he picked out a few of his fans over there. He got Stuckey up sitting on the top rope.
Stuckey with some forearms. Here comes Donati. Gets kicked down.
Donati gets kicked off the apron. Here comes Stuckey.
Oh! I don't know who got the worst of that one.
Sunset somersault off the top onto Fabu. Both men down right now. The referee's counting too.
Stuckey can't capitalize. He came down hard on that tailbone.
Now, I know they'll both be up before the count of 10, but the referee's counting to 10.
Fabu's got a handful of hair. Hey, if they didn't want him to grab it, he shouldn't have grew it that long.
No, that's true. Fabu's got long hair too.
Tag.
There's a tag. 24 karat in. Big tackle. Big clothesline. The big back elbow.
This is where all that showboat is going to make the bottom.
Spine buster. Donati rolls out of the ring. Fabu's in the ring. He takes a spine buster of his own.
Butterflies are definitely in trouble right now.
The butterflies better flap their wings and get to moving because 24 carats measuring them up.
It looks like Havoc's getting ready to pluck the wings off the butterfly. Oh, nice leapfrog evasion by Fabu. Tags in Donati. Oh, that was a hard landing.
And Stuckey's in.
Spear into a full Nelson slam. Here comes Donati, hard elbow.
Oh, big chop just like a dragon does. Head to the corner, more dragon chops.
The only thing the dragon knows about a chop is a pork chop.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about cash.
Now, I've wrestled pork chop cash before.
I know, he cried about it.
Oh, bulldog off the top by Fabu. Donati's in here. Got Stuckey in the vertical.
Oh,
brain buster. Brain buster. The butterfly's on top.
Dickie Murdoch would have been proud of that one.
I'm not sure who the legal man is right now, though. I think it's Donati.
I believe it's Donati and Havoc, is it not?
I don't know. I can't keep up with the action.
Tag out.
I think Donati, I know. Big. Oh, Fabu's out of the ring. Drop down behind. Donati gets a roll up here.
On the roll. You know, I said I'm the man that tells it like it is. Folks, the butterflies tried to fly a little too much. They got a little Little too fancy. You can't turn your back on men like Stuckey and Havoc. There you go. They're still partners. They're still friends. Hey. You'll get them next time, Butterflies. Hey. You were cheated. That's right, Dragon. Open the ropes for the monarch of manliness. And tough, Tony Donati. Hey, Fabu, I seen it. You got robbed, guys. You was robbed. You was robbed. I seen it. I know. These men were cheated. I know. I know y'all are gonna miss the beautiful tones of my voice. But this next matchup, I got a little business to take care of. Will somebody take that old man and put him in the home?
All right, are you ready for your second match?
Hey. I'm definitely going to have some words with the sound man. Now, fans will recognize this music as the dancing cowboy, Dusty MacWilliams.
Well, he's scared as usual. Huh? I'm gonna shut y'all's mouth. No. weighing in at 275 pounds, seconded by Widowmaker Greg Dawson, and from Amarillo, Texas, Outlaw MacWilliams.
All right, YouTube fans, the Dragon back with you. I see Greg Dodson's the second here at the night, managing Dusty MacWilliams, which is pretty good because that means I got to commentate this match all by myself. I don't have to deal with him. But if you notice, he did snatch that microphone out of my hands earlier, and if he does that again, he's going to have to pull his pants down next time to talk out of it, talk into it. Cowboy and B. Watt, two old opponents of mine as well. Dusty MacWilliams, a former tag team partner of mine. We've been tag team champions in multiple areas. Wrestled against each other as well. B. Watt, very skilled athlete over there from the Piedmont area, I believe, trained at Pro South. And going to have his hands full tonight with Dusty MacWilliams. Dusty's a big boy. But Dusty backs B. Watt, Brandon Watt into a corner. B. Watt ducks a punch. Oh, punch to the gut. Whatley punch to the head. I know the fans love that here because it doesn't seem like any of them like Dusty MacWilliams. Into the ropes. Big chop out of the ropes. Goes Whatley. Big cowboy up. Big flying drop kick by Whatley there. Dusty rolls out of the ring. Referee's counting for Dusty. He's got a 10 count to get in the ring, and it looks like Greg Dodson's over there with pipe in hand to calm him down and get him motivated and maybe rub his neck, give him a massage, get him back in the ring. B-Watt sitting there in the ring doing a little bit of yoga, waiting, getting himself mentally prepared while he's got a break in the action. Fans, big night here in Jasper, Alabama for New Era Wrestling. As always, it's a hot crowd. Great night. I've wrestled here in Jasper for many years. Always have had the best crowds around. Dusty MacWilliams back in the ring finally. Squaring up, circling around. Big collar and elbow tie up. MacWilliams gets a headlock. Takeover. Whatley's on the back there. And in case you don't know this is a move which cinches down around your ears and your jaws, causes pressure. If he pulls back on it, it causes stress on the neck. Whatley with a roll up there for a 2 count on Cowboy or Outlaw MacWilliams. Dusty's changed his name from Cowboy to Outlaw. Apparently when he was a dancing cowboy, everybody liked him. He preferred to go by Cowboy. Now that he's coming out of the other locker room, so to speak, he's an Outlaw. And Outlaw takes the tackle there from Brandon Whatley, the Serpent Assassin. And Dusty's sitting in the corner over here trying to figure out what just happened or what he wants to do next. I'm not real sure. But the fans are definitely rooting for Brandon Whatley here. And I don't know where Peanut is. Peanut's a favorite fan in the crowd. I know he's around here somewhere, but I don't see him. I'm not sure where he's at. If YouTube fans will watch the show very often, you'll see a little guy named Peanut with a megaphone. And Peanut generates more heat than the wrestlers do. But I see Peanut on the front row over there calling the Outlaw an onion head. And he's got many expletives for the guys he doesn't like here. Brandon Whatley coming out of the corner with a couple of punches to the gut to the Outlaw there. A third one. Outlaw's hanging through the ropes there briefly. And Brandon Whatley's coming back. Oh, with the dragon kick. Punch to the side of the head. A dragon kick to the chest. An elbow to the back of the head. Knocks Cowboy for a flip here. I'm sorry, Outlaw for a flip here. I see Watson's complaining outside. I'm sorry, Dotson's complaining outside the ring here about his man, the Outlaw. Oh, big move by the Outlaw on the top rope there, snapping the Serpent Assassin's chin and throat off the top rope. Oh, Cowboy MacWilliams there with a choke, which is highly illegal. When the referee's calling for the break, he's got to the kick. He breaks it finally. Oh, now he's back at the chokehold. I believe after that snapping the top rope, I would have gone for a cover on Whatley, trying to get the pin, because after all, you're always trying to get the win in the pin, not just the chokehold. There's Dawson on the outside with another choke on the bottom rope and a punch to the head of the Serpent Assassin, Brandon Whatley. Whatley's rolling around trying to gather his senses here. And Dusty, I believe, is just trying to find some senses. Looks like he's setting him up for a suplex, possibly. Oh, a snap suplex just like the Dragon used to do here in Jasper. I called that snap suplex a Dragon suplex. A nonchalant one-handed cover on Brandon Whatley. It's going to take more than that. Whatley's a big enough guy, you're going to have to lay on top of him for the pin. Dusty MacWilliams got Brandon Whatley in the corner here. Throwing his arms over top rope usually signifies as a big chest chop coming or a big slap. Oh, big hard slap by Dusty MacWilliams. I know Brandon Whatley's feeling that because I felt a few of those in my time against Dusty MacWilliams. I hear Peanut yelling onion head. And Brandon Whatley responds with two punches to the gut before getting his eyes raked by the Cowboy, by the Outlaw. The referee's getting on Outlaw, threatening him. MacWilliams standing on top of Brandon Whatley here underneath the ropes. Referee's counting. Referee's doing a good job of enforcing over here. Brandon Whatley's laying here right here in front of me, trying to catch his breath. Dusty MacWilliams with Brandon Whatley hanging over the second rope. Got his leg over the top of him, another old Dragon move. Whatley choking, gasping for air over there, looking right at your YouTube camera. Oh, big shot by Greg Dawson. You always have to be careful when there's two guys. Those managers are very seldom ever helpful. They normally cause more interference than anything. Outlaw with the cover here on Brandon Whatley. But the Serpent Assassin kicks out at the count of two. I see Dawson banging that lead pipe on the side of the ring. He mentioned he had something for Johnny Rage if Johnny Rage showed up. We'll see what happens here, but he's got that lead pipe. Brandon Whatley making a comeback. A couple of punches here on Outlaw. Outlaw staring into ropes. Whatley shooting him off the ropes, Irish whip style with reversal by the Cowboy into a patented Dusty MacWilliams spine buster. Very reminiscent of the Andersons, Arn Anderson. Back during the Anderson days, you see Whatley right there in front of your camera, right there on the TV. Big cover by Dusty MacWilliams. Whatley kicks out again at 2. MacWilliams sitting there asking the ref if he knows how to count. I'm not sure how many times or how much the referee can count to, but I'm sure he can at least count to 5 or 6. Whatley kicked out in 2. Big body slam by the Outlaw here. Big enough I could see the whole ring bounce up when he slammed. Dusty signifying he's wanting to moonsault off the top rope. One of the patented Dusty MacWilliams moves. He goes up to the second rope. Now he's up, headed for the top rope. Looking for the moonsault. Big one. Oh my gosh. Dusty MacWilliams misses and pancakes right in the middle of the ring. Brandon Whatley moves. He's trying to gather his senses. Dusty MacWilliams is here trying to catch his breath. Both men are still down at the moment. The referee's making his count. Up to the count of 4. Down. It's a long second. Counting to 5. I know at least the referee can count to 5. Now count to 6. Both men are coming up. Both men are on their feet. And Whatley with the dragon kick to the back of the thigh, to the chest, and a big elbow to the side of Dusty MacWilliams' head. Cowboy Outlaw is down. B-Watt, the Serpent Assassin, working through that back pain he's got, trying to fire up, trying to get the crowd behind him, trying to come back. Back on his feet, he's got the Outlaw in the rope, shoots him off. Oh, big flying leg whip. Leg 1, 2. Count of 2, the Outlaw kicks out. Both men tired, sweating, breathing hard, undoubtedly sore. These guys are really taking it to each other tonight here in Jasper, Alabama. YouTube fans, I hope you're enjoying this new era of wrestling. Oh, another dragon kick to the chest. Another dragon kick to the chest. What's Brandon Whatley going to do next? Oh, big dragon kick to the side of the head. Surely that's going to take the Outlaw out. 1, 2. He reaches out. He's got the ropes. Referee calls for the break. Cowboy's got his hand on the ropes. Brandon Whatley rolls it back to the center. Goes for another cover. 1, 2. Dusty MacWilliams kicks out of that one. Too much time had elapsed since that last kick to the jaw. Both men still trying to get enough strength to come back and defeat the other. Whatley's trying to get the crowd up, get his momentum going, get fired up. He's signifying a big fist off the top rope. Misses, hits his shoulder, chest. Big power slam by Dusty MacWilliams. 1, 2, and Brandon Whatley kicks out of that. Both men still tired and weary. Dotson's on the outside of the ring calling for Dusty to get up. The crowd quietens down as they figure out what these two are going to do here. Outlaw gets up. Oh, Whatley with another punch to the gut. Big Booker T style leg drop to the back of the head. Takes the Outlaw down. Watches up on the corner. Brandon Whatley goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, 4. Undoubtedly would have beaten the Outlaw with the last move, but Dotson has the referee up on the top of the ring here, providing distraction for the Cowboy. As I said, managers usually cause more distraction than they bring help, but obviously he's helping Dusty MacWilliams, so if that's the side you choose to root for, then I guess you're glad to see Dotson up on the apron. Dusty Mac's crawling around. He spotted that pipe that Dotson threw into the ring. He's got the Widowmaker's lead pipe. Here he's about to swing it at Whatley. If Whatley with a punch to the gut of Dotson. Knocks Dotson off the ring. And the Outlaw misses a leg pipe swing. Now Whatley's fixed it up. Whatley's got the lead pipe that Dawson rolled into him. He's asking the crowd if he should use it. Referee's telling him he's going to be disqualified if he does. Whatley's determining whether or not to use it or not. Dustin McWilliams is over there on the side gathering his senses. Looks like Dustin reached into his pants for something. Comes out, oh! Clearly knocked Whatley out with some brass knucks. 1, 2, 3. And Dustin McWilliams is your winner. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Johnny Rage has come out to the ring. I'm not sure what that music is, but apparently it called Johnny Rage out. And everybody knows nobody can come out to the ring without music playing. Johnny Rage making his way around the ring. He was not scheduled to wrestle here tonight. Maybe he's got a few things to say. He appears to be fired up. Now he's in the ring, and Dawson powers out, and Dustin McWilliams hightails it as well. Johnny Rage is in the ring to the delight of the crowd. The fans stand up and cheer.
Hey, we live to fight another day.
Now Johnny Rage has Dawson's lead pipe. Apparently the same one that he attacked him with or got attacked with recently. Johnny Rage challenging Greg Dawson to come get his lead pipe. Dustin McWilliams outside. Well, I think Johnny Rage just told him where he was going to put that pipe. Johnny Rage challenging Dustin McWilliams to a match right here in the ring tonight, here in Jasper, Alabama. I don't think Dustin McWilliams is going to go for that, and Dawson definitely is not encouraging it. Johnny Rage challenging the injured Greg Dawson to a match tonight as well. Johnny Rage on the outside of the ring now with that pipe. Still challenging either Greg Dawson or Dustin McWilliams. I'm not sure which one. Now we've got a security guard involved. That security guard looks like he's laughing, but I believe he's crying. Johnny Rage. You're looking at Johnny Rage right there. Former champion here in Jasper, Alabama over the years. I'm not sure where they're going, but they're outside of where the fans are. Still going back and forth about whether they're going to wrestle or not. The Outlaw drops the broom. Johnny Rage still has the lead pipe. Now Johnny Rage drops the lead pipe. I still don't think it's going to matter because the Outlaw has gone back toward the dressing room area. Greg Dodson should be back out here to help commentate with me in just a few minutes if he gets through this encounter here with Johnny Rage. Johnny Rage asking the crowd, trying to get approval from the crowd, whether he should hit them with that lead pipe. Greg Dodson's taking that belt off now. One's got a pipe, one's got a belt. You see they're in a standoff. Long history between these two guys. Long-time tag team partners. Long-time tag team partners with each other. Johnny Rage finally takes it back to the dressing room. And Greg Dodson coming back to the commentary table. I see that, but I see him still coming up behind you. We've got to restore order here at New Era.
Johnny Rage is attempting to assault someone that's on the injured list. Everybody knows that I gotta have my neck fused, and this sorry thing, excuse of a Walker County slimeball trying to put his hands on me.
That's all this more action we can handle. Someone get my pop back. And then in the end, you see Johnny Rage on that point with Greg Dodson.
All right, James Phillips. I want Johnny Rage charged with theft. He stole my pot. Everyone knows Delilah belongs to me.
Why didn't you do anything, Jeffery?
And now coming off, if you'll give me a minute to compose myself, we have the former New Era Wrestling Openweight Champion. And I have it on good authority, the only reason that Dawson Kimbrell lost that title was he was afraid of when I might come back. The crowd loves Dawson Kimbrell here, and I hate his guts.
No, you had the right idea over there. I just want everybody to, want you to know one thing. Shane Mako is supposedly a friend of mine. Not that you could tell based off of his actions from last month. And I've gotten word that he's been in the building all day. But he's been avoiding me, and I wonder why, if we're supposed to be friends. So let's just cut to the chase. Shane Mako, I know you're back there. Come on.
Now that I'm starting to compose myself, here comes the winner of this next match, Shane Mako. And Mako is not coming alone. Mako being led to the ring by Charles Sanders and Scott Morgan. I have it on very good authority that these are some very violent gentlemen. Dawson Kimbrell found out that Shane Mako has real friends.
And his opponent, weighing in at 220 pounds, from your wildest dreams, he's representing 200 pounds. 20, no, let's be quiet. 200 pounds, representing the violent gentleman, Shane Mako.
No respect and no love for the violent gentleman.
This match is for one fall in 30-minute time. I didn't agree to this. I don't know at what point I agreed to it. You know I didn't agree to it. I'm here because you asked for it. Because all I heard last month was Mako really. Yes, really. It happened. I did it for a reason. You know that you have a reason for being with the gentleman. You know why you're with us. You know why we do things our way. Why are you wasting your time in Jasper, Alabama?
No one has a clue why anybody would waste their time.
The guys still know this. You've been wasting your time down here. So instead of chasing titles, we could be out here with so much more. And you know that. But I'm willing to do this match, but I don't want you complaining when we do things the gentleman's way.
The gentleman's way. You see, when I joined the Violent Gentlemen, no one told me that there was a gentleman's way. Forgive me, Sanders, but wouldn't you think the gentleman's way would be minding your own business and letting your friend handle his business? Where's it got me? If you wouldn't have gotten involved, I'd be new ever open champion right now. Scott, do you have anything to say? You're standing away from me, so I'm thinking you're not exactly the same way.
Just real quick. I've been watching.
Dawson Kimbrell trying to stir dissension in the gentleman.
You weren't going to win that time. I wasn't going to win. You're not going to. Dawson! I watched it. The cards were stacked. There was no way. Let's have this match. Get it all out of your system. Make some lawsuits. We're going to leave, Jasper. Keep going. You good? Then this is all going. This is a fun deal.
That's the best deal that Dawson Kimbrell could be offered. The chance to leave Jasper, Alabama.
This match is for Winborne with a 30-minute time limit.
That's right. Charles Sanders is a very handsome young man.
All right, Dawson. Did you get that pipe?
No, I didn't get that pipe, and I want everyone to know. That I want charges pressed against Johnny Rage. Everyone knows that Delilah is my pipe and he stole it.
You want charges pressed against Johnny Rage because he stole your lead pipe?
He stole my pipe. And it's not the kind of pipe these idiots know. You don't smoke crack out of it.
Okay, fans.
If you can't tell, Dragon, I'm a little flustered.
All right, fans. The Widowmaker Greg Dotson over here looking for Johnny Rage to be charged with theft for stealing his lead pipe. That's a pretty serious charge there, Dotson.
And I got all these witnesses in here. It's even on camera.
Is he in possession of it now? Last time I saw him, he dropped it on the floor back there.
And he picked it back up, which shows how much you paid attention.
All right, fans. Shane Mako's being counted right now. The count of 4 before he gets counted out of the ring here. He's back in at 5. Dawson Kimbrell talking to his manager here or ex-manager here from the Violent Gentleman. What's that? What's the fellow? Scott, right?
This is Scott Morgan here.
Scott,
close
yes.
to us.
Scott still got his tail flap on his jacket sewn shut. He must have just picked that jacket up at
He just
Walmart.
left the men's warehouse. So.
I don't know if he went to men's warehouse.
I didn't say which man's warehouse, did I?
Sure.
He felt that in someone's storage closet.
Mako there with a roll up on Dawson right off the bat. 1, 2. Dawson kicks out of that.
Dawson saying, are you kidding me? Like he didn't expect that from Shane Mako.
Dawson, give us the back history on these two guys here.
All right. Well, I'm a little bit more familiar with the original lineup of the Violent Gentleman. Of course, as most people know if they've watched wrestling, Hayden Andrews went down with a very bad knee injury. Scott Morgan, Charles Sanders, Shane Mako, the Violent Gentleman, decided to take Dawson Kimbrell under their wing and let him become a member. And what does he do? He goes, thinks he wins the open weight title, found out he loses it on a technicality, and completely besmirched the name of the Violent Gentleman. That's what it's called now.
So now I take it they've had an implosion. And has Dawson been kicked out of the group?
I don't know if they kicked him out or if this is just some tough love, hard punishment.
Well, the fans here seem to be cheering for Dawson, though.
That's because he's from Jasper. I don't know why the gentleman accepted Dawson Kimbrell. He's Jasper trash like the rest of this crowd. Sanders trying to help him out. Dawson's boots were untied. Dawson being ungrateful as always.
Well, Shane Mako had a roll up there on Dawson thanks to the distraction from Charles Sanders. #SweetLife.
Dawson would make any excuse. How much did he cry when he found out he was not the openweight champion?
Well, I'm sure you fans at home will know. You were watching New Era on YouTube. You know the story behind that belt exchange. Mako with a big stinger splash. He baited Dawson into that for another roll up. 1, 2. Nope's got his feet on the ropes. The referee sees that. And Mako's being called for the break here. Dawson looks in amazement, so he gets a roll up here.
Oh, a handful of tights. That was a handful of tights.
Yeah, I've got to agree with you there, Dawson. Dawson did have a handful of tights.
Come on, Scott. You know he's not gentleman material. There's no way Dawson's gentleman material. You see potential, but he ain't there yet. He ain't at y'all's level. You know what, Scott? I trust your judgment.
Dawson with the flying drop kick or a flying super kick. I'm not sure what that was, but
Well, he went for something. Either way it missed, so it don't matter.
Mako hooked the ropes and stopped drops.
Sanders is trying to get in the ring to help Dawson, and Scott stopped him. I think Scott is trying to do the gentlemanly
I
thing
can't
here.
figure out what's going on during this match.
I believe Scott Morgan's trying to let these two work it out.
I don't know if
He
they're
was just
friends.
standing here telling me he sees potential in Dawson Kimbrell.
I don't know if they're friends or enemies or who the fans even like in this match.
I think it's a little bit of both. They're frenemies.
Frenemies. Like you and Johnny Rage?
Johnny Rage and I are not friends. We were never friends, all right? We were business associates, and when he found out that he couldn't cut it without me by his side, he stabbed me in the back.
I believe y'all were the Brawlers, right?
We were the American Brawlers, the longest reigning tag team champions in New Era Wrestling history. But because of James Phillips' conspiracies, we were stripped of the belts, was never given a title opportunity. As soon as I win a match in the Continuous Cup tournament for a shot at the open weight title, Johnny Rage cost me the match and stabbed me in the back. Let's be honest, Dragon.
Well, Dawson there with a big drop kick on Shane Mako outside the ropes, knocks him off the apron onto the floor. Sanders trying to get into the ring, and Scott Morgan pulls him out again.
Sanders is trying to fix his untied boot. Hey, Sanders.
Referee's dealing with Scott Morgan here. Dawson's going over the top rope and stops just short of landing on Charles Andrews. Mako goes for leg sweep and ends up catching a knee in the mouth. Sanders takes Dawson off his feet on the apron. He takes a nosedive right there on the apron. The hardest part of the ring, too. Sanders out here. Mako's out here. Scott Morgan's out here. Dawson's out here. Everybody's out here but the referee. Dawson back in the ring now.
In the ring, count.
Dawson Kimbrell back in the ring. Shane Mako puts his mouthpiece back in. Just in time to catch an elbow. 2 elbows, 2 forearms.
Reversal of the Irish whip, kick into the gut. But you know, all this whining that Dawson's doing about the open weight title, it would be a moot point if I wasn't on the injury list, because I would be the open weight champion right now. Sanders is apologizing. Scott going over there.
Dawson Kimbrell.
Feels like this match has 2 referees. The referee in the
Scott
ring
Morgan.
and Scott Morgan.
Well, that's a possibility. I'm not sure exactly what Morgan's trying to accomplish here or who he's trying to help. Shane Mako's got the upper hand right now on Dawson Kimbrell with a big kick to the back of the calf. Big forearm to the back of Kimbrell.
If Scott Morgan has to do any more refereeing between his guys out here, we might as well give him some stripes.
Yeah, Shane Mako's got that arm twisted around the bottom rope. Dawson Kimbrell losing feeling in that from the elbow down.
Yes, Scott Morgan, he just told me a few minutes ago, sees potential in all these guys. That's why he put them together. He's trying to let these guys fight it out.
Dawson Kimbrell catching that leg, turning Mako into a single leg Boston Crab. Haven't seen one of those in a while. I know you've never seen one. Somebody mentioned Boston Crab, you start looking for a buffet, don't you? Kimbrell gets that reverse. There's Shane Mako.
For 1, I don't eat shellfish. For 2, I have done more half crabs and Boston crabs than anybody in this building, including you, Dragon.
Well, I've always heard you had crabs. Kimbrell there trying to get Mako off of him. Referee's getting in Mako's face over there, I guess, explaining the rules to him. But I'm not sure what the rules are in this match. Oh, a big gut shot to Mako.
Scott, I don't envy you at all on this one, brother.
Kimbrell on the offense here. Sanders trying to wipe the sweat off of Mako's head.
You're being a man of honor over here, a true gentleman.
Dawson trying to bring Mako in. Gets kicked back into the center of the ring.
Well, you tell
right
Mako
on the back of his head.
Mako didn't skip leg day, did he?
No. Mako got that.
It's like a modified headlock.
I think he's pulling his hair. I think he had the hair.
Potato, Dragon.
I think he had the hair hold there. Big boot to the throat of Dawson on the bottom ropes. Referee's counting for Mako to break it up. Mako brings Dawson Kimbrell up. Gets him up. Oh, for a big slam, and Kimbrell ducks down behind him. Gets a waist lock. Rolls him up right out of the ropes into a double roll. Finally rolls. I think he finally accomplishes what he wants. Single roll up.
Just couldn't quite get the positioning on that O'Connor roll.
Big clothesline by Dawson Kimbrell and Shane Mako.
You was at Pat O'Connor's prom,
What?
I said you was a chaperone at Pat O'Connor's prom.
At least I didn't serve the punch at it like you did.
I peed in the punch.
Wouldn't expect that from you. An American brawler.
The brawlers are dead, Dragon. James, get that before some of this Jasper Funk gets on it, brother.
Shane Mako with the chokehold there on Dawson Kimbrell. Now he's standing on his hair, pulling him by the arms, pulling that hair on that hair.
Dawson shouldn't have his hair that long.
Well, I agree with you. If you got hair, that's part of the uniform. I believe it's part of it.
I remember a certain lizard doing that to Johnny Swinger all the time.
I did do that to Johnny Swinger many times, but he shouldn't have had long hair. I told him that. He was crying for me to get off him. I said, if you didn't have long hair, I wouldn't be stepping on it.
You know what? I bet he's still up at Impact crying about that collecting them checks. So.
Well, I'm sure he is. He hates his hair stepped on. That's why I did it. Swinger's Palace is open there. Brawler, have you been up there?
I have not been up there.
I got a personal invite to Swinger's Palace, and I might make it up there in a couple weeks. I'll put one on red for you. A half $1. 50 cents.
I appreciate it.
50 cents. Dawson Kimbrell making a little offensive comeback here on Shane Mako. I'm not sure what he just told him, but Xander's hashtag Sweet Life stopping Dawson, gets his fingers stepped on.
Boy, Scott Morgan's in the ring.
Morgan in the ring trying to stop. Morgan, sweet move by Dawson Kimbrell. Got the 2 count on Shane Mako. I'm not sure what Scott Morgan was doing, but he's out of the ring now.
I don't know what Dawson calls that, but that was a Rainmaker style DDT.
You must have seen someone else do that.
Don't you know I invented that, Dragon?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was in the bed one night and invented that.
Well, like most of your moves, they all came from a dream.
You only wished it was a wet one, though.
I see Mako still trying to get to his feet. Dawson Kimbrell's over there being distracted by Charles Adams, hashtag Sweet Life. Scott Morgan comes into the ring to interfere again. This normally should require a disqualification.
It's the second time Scott's got physically involved in this match.
Now Xander's in the ring. I'm not sure what's going on. This doesn't seem like a Sweet Life to me, though.
Just let him fight.
You got Xander's, Scott Morgan.
I guess the referee's throwing this one out. What are you doing? You throwing it out?
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has ruled this match a no contest.
I say let him fight.
Dawson, I'm not
I
sure.
agree, it was Dawson's fault.
Dawson, I'm not sure what's going on here with Dawson and Morgan and Xanders and
I think the referee went on strike.
And Mako, I don't know what's happening here.
All right. We all know how that went. As you see, we're a little bit torn. I got something for you. I'll tell you what. Stop! We're Kimbrell. We won. How about next month? We have a tag match. You and Kimbrell win. Kimbrell can win and do however he wants to do in his business. I'll go back. But if we win, oh hush. We do things hard. If we win, we do things hard. Alright, the gentleman's win. You all agree with that?
Well, it looks like Shane Mako has challenged Dawson and Scott Morgan to a match. If Dawson and Morgan win, they get to do things their way. But if Xanders and Mako win, they get to do things their way. Now, I'm not sure what things are, what they get to do.
Dawson Kimbrell.
You, not him. Whoa! And as far as you're right, I'll get to the point. I accept the tag match for next month.
Dawson Kimbrell has accepted the tag match, so he will be him and Scott Morgan against Charles Anders and Mako.
I do not accept what happened here. So understand one thing. Next month, this drama ends. One way or the other. You want to do it now?
Oh, let them fight. I don't like any of them. I like Scott Morgan.
What?
I said I don't really like any of them except for Scott. Let them fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see Charles Anders laying there on the mat after that big knee from Dawson Kimbrell.
That knee strike straight out of the Widowmaker play there.
Dawson Kimbrell and Scott Morgan standing in the ring with Shane Mako and Charles Anders outside the ring.
Cheap shot.
Still talking about the tag match for next week.
If I wasn't injured, I'd be the champion right now. He ain't my champion.
Dawson, I'll be right back.
God, if you want to put this thing together and hold it together, your work is cut out for you, brother.
It's set for next month. Scott Morgan and Dawson Kimbrell will take on Charles Anders and Shane Mako right here in Jasper, Alabama.
Dawson just said he trusts Scott. That's the first rule of his business. Don't trust anybody unless you're the Widowmaker and Dustin MacWilliams. We're the only two real men in this business. We can trust each other. All right, we get set for our fourth matchup of the evening. Here comes the tragic prince, Cameron Keith. This is a young man I've been able to see since the start of his career. Gets better every time he steps between those ropes. You're a star to me, Cameron. You're a star to me, brother. Keith! Learn how to do your job, Dragon. Beautiful. Hey. Oh, God. This is a commissioner chart.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to apologize. If it wasn't for the fact that I was on the injured list, you wouldn't have to listen to this awful music or see this big lumbering jerk from the commission walking out here, because I would have already ended his short career. Alexander Abraham Andrew Lincoln.
My opponent have a ring. They play music on the ring.
The Dragon says Roll Tide. He is from Monterey, California. What does he care about Roll Tide? How dare you get Cameron Keith's name wrong?
Well, if he had gotten here in time for the production meeting, I would have been able to get his information right.
And why are you saying Roll Tide? You're from Monterey, California.
I was told to say what Mr. Lincoln there said.
Why does anybody care what Alexander Andrew Abraham Lincoln's got to say? If I wasn't on the injured list, I would have already ended his short career, and we would have had to listen to that stupid introduction.
Well, Cameron Keith is a youngster in the business here.
He's got nothing on you, Cam.
Cameron Keith's got quite the tan going there. If he gets any more whiter, he's going to be transparent.
Hey, don't worry about his tan, because look, he's already got Lincoln frustrated and flustered. And the bell's barely rung.
All right. Did you ring the bell right?
I did ring the bell.
How'd you get to be the bell ringer anyway? You never rung anybody's bell.
I've rung people's bells my entire career, Dragon, including yours. Don't make me do it again.
Okay. I told you.
Look, I don't know if you can tell from the tone of my voice, with all that bull crap with Johnny Rage earlier, has probably set back my recovery time another 6 months.
That's a good thing for us.
And I know that we're in Jasper, Alabama. I know somebody around here's probably got a bottle of pills. Somebody needs to be giving me some right now. I am in a lot of pain.
You're causing me some pain. Cameron Keith right there.
Cameron suckered him in. Why don't you call it like it is? He suckered him in.
Well, Cameron Keith right there, trying to do something with Alexander Lincoln there, but I don't think Keith has the meat on his bones to be doing a lot with him.
I don't like Lincoln, but that's a big boy to be trying to.
Point taken right there. It reminds me of old Vinny Vegas. Remember Vinny?
Yeah, he reminds you of Vinny Vegas without the talent.
It's a big guy.
Oh, now I see the resemblance. He's grabbing his knee like Vinny Vegas.
I used to wrestle. Hold on. 1, 2 count there by Keith. I used to wrestle a guy out of Georgia named Sweet Daddy. That was before your time over in GCW, Global Championship Wrestling. And this guy, Alexander Lincoln, reminds me of a lot of Sweet Daddy.
Well, was he on his back a lot too?
When I wrestled him, yes he was.
That I find hard to believe.
Big knee stomp there by Cameron Keith.
Hey, look at this. This is professional wrestling 101. When you're in there with a bigger man, chop that tree down.
You're exactly right. I don't know how many times someone's ever told you that, but you're exactly right.
Every time I open my mouth, Dragon, if anybody wants to be honest, they tell me I'm right.
Every time you open your mouth, I get a tornado alert on my phone.
Every time you open your mouth, I find out that you've opened up another video on a website that you got to be 18 or older to watch.
Don't criticize. Some people have it, and obviously some don't.
You don't have it. It helps when you own the company, don't it?
That's DragonTail.com. Count of 1 by Keith there.
That
Alexander Lincoln.
That website name makes a lot of sense. You've been Dragon Tail for years.
All right, here. Lincoln back up with a big boot, reminiscent of Big Sexy Kevin Nash.
Kid, that is a big boot. But look, Cam, he's been in this business for a few years now. He knows get out of the ring.
I'm looking at the size boots there on.
You can't be
Lincoln.
feet out on the floor.
I think he's got to have a motorcycle plate on the back of those to be able to wear them.
I mean, what would you say, maybe 15?
That's got to be 14, 15 at least. And you know what they say about guys with big boots?
He got big feet. But he ain't got a big IQ because he went out after Cameron Keith and found himself right back down. Step up knee strike from Cameron Keith.
Keith's going for the cover here. One.
Put this jabron away.
2 count by
If
Keith.
James Dewberry could count to 3, this match would be over.
Keith's working with the referee here.
Look at
Lincoln
the
still
first sling
stunned.
blade. Sling blade bulldog.
1, 2. Keith's doing his best to pin Lincoln here. And Lincoln just keeps kicking out after 1, after 2, after 1.
Cam, you know the best way to take out a Lincoln, get him from behind. Headshot. Forward stay at it, brother. Oh, modified Russian leg sweep.
What do you know about forward speed?
I know you was on stage trying to catch Booth.
Wish I wasn't sitting beside Pee Wee Herman.
I
There's a
heard
double
your feet
count.
stuck to the floor the last time you sat there.
There's a double count there with Lincoln and Keith. Big clothesline from Lincoln. Another big clothesline from Lincoln. Lincoln's getting built, jacked up all of a sudden.
Now,
Big body slam.
You don't want to let a big man like Lincoln get any momentum. You know, he's green as grass, but that size makes up for a lot.
Uh-oh. Oh, big elbow on top. Another big elbow in the corner. Keith's in the corner coming out for it. Looks like a big side slam. Boom, another big
he's got
sexy
quite a
move.
few victories with that, too.
Oh,
He
Keith
didn't get
kicks
away
out.
this time, though.
Keith kicks out of that one. That's a typical big man move.
You know what? That's been kind of his bread and butter since his debut. Cameron Keith's the first man to kick out of that sidewalk slam. Oh, and the modern day Kings.
What is going on here? We got Cody Wyndham, Ace Haven.
Is that Cody Wyndham? I thought that was Cody Beefcake.
It looks like
Get off your cord, Dragon.
Who this time you were ready? Because Lincoln, I know you're a newbie, you're a rookie, you're a little bit green, but you must not know who we are. You good civil standing.
The modern day Kings, Ace Haven, Bubba Cagle, and Christian Beefcake. Cody Wyndham. Why should I ring the bell? I hate him. Hey, y'all beat him down. I can't stand this prick. Hit him again, Cody. Hit him again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has ruled this match a no contest.
James Crist, you wanted an answer? You want to know who's going to send this judgment match? You'll find out during the main event, baby.
Modern day King saying they call the shots. James Phillips won't know who will be defending the open weight title against D3 later tonight until the main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, the tragic Prince.
That sounds like a Freebird thing.
Yeah, definitely go by the Freebird rule. The Prince is standing in the ring with the Kings.
Kings of Comedy.
Okay.
It's the modern day Kings. Of course, you don't know anything modern day, Dragon.
Sorry.
The thing about a prince is it's just a king in training, right? So, Cam, you can keep doing what you've been doing, which is a whole bunch of nothing, right? Or you can get over here with grace.
Peanut over here showing disrespect for the beautiful Amy Haven. Is Ace Haven offering Cameron Keys a a place in the modern day Kings?
That's what it sounds like. He put the crown on him.
You can't be last, but you can be first. Because there's going to be new people with us tonight. And it's your chance right now to either stand with us or stand against us. So come on back to our locker room.
I don't know this history here, Dawson, but it sounds like he invited them to the group.
Well, there is a lot of history between Ace Haven and Cameron Keys.
I think he just invited them to the barbecue.
I believe so. I mean, let's be honest. When Cameron Keys broke into this business, Ace Haven took him under his wing. Cameron, I don't know why it's taking so long to make up your mind, brother. That was a heck of an offer.
See Ace Haven there with the Peach. Ace Haven with the Peach State title, a title that I won first time it was ever awarded, and the longest reigning Peach State champion.
How'd you win a title? Did you win a poker game?
I whooped everybody for it.
Think about it, Kevin. This way you'll get some respect, brother. They took you to the bank. They finally showed you some respect, brother.
Ready?
No.
Are you sure?
Never.
Are you sure?
I am extremely sure.
I think when I was whipping you one night, you were telling me, you're my favorite, you're my favorite.
I hope you woke up and still afforded that money because I charge people to appear in their dreams as well. You beat me is like any of these women in this audience getting lucky to get in bed with me. They can close their eyes and fantasize. That's as close as they'll ever get.
You don't remember me beating you because you were unconscious every time.
All right, referee's got to get some control here. We got Jake with a kendo stick. Legendary Larry D with that big loggers chain.
Larry D's jacket there says size matters. He's a big old boy.
And you know what? Size might matter, but you know, when I get this neck fixed, I want to test that theory because when I come back, I want the biggest and the best this business has to offer. Larry D and Jake Crist are both on that list.
What about me?
You retired.
I'm tired.
You're retired.
You look tired.
I'm hurting. I got a bad neck.
This is a semi-main event, Dawson.
Can you believe we're in Walker County and nobody had any pain pills?
You're right. We are in Walker County, Jasper, Alabama. YouTube, Jasper, Alabama, where it goes down every month.
I guess Larry won.
Semi-main event tonight, Larry D versus Jake Crist.
You know, Jake's playing some mind games, but that ain't going to work on a veteran like Larry D.
I tend to agree with you. Again, I don't know. I don't even like saying that, but I agree with you.
Hey, you got to be more like me, Dragon. I'm a man who tells it like it is.
If I were more like you, I'd drive off a bridge.
And I'm going to tell it like it is. If my neck wasn't messed up, if I didn't need my neck fused because of these 3 ruptured discs in my neck, I'd have mopped the floor with Johnny Rage earlier.
Well, I would.
Hey,
Dawson.
Larry D is practicing my style of chain wrestling.
He looks like one of the Koloffs in there with that chain. Obviously, Larry D's a chain wrestler.
Well, he's got more hair than the Koloffs, though.
Larry D brings a tremendous.
Somebody put that there. James Phillips, what kind of a monkey show are you running here to have something set up to trip Jake Crist that way? And while we're at the subject, this cameraman right here has been working his tail off, James Phillips. Give him a raise on both of his jobs. I know you got him on the payroll for your little newspaper too, the Daily Mountain Buzzard.
You must be the mascot. Crickets. Jake Crist here in the ring with the legendary Larry D. Phenomenal semi-main event for all you fans watching on YouTube and for the fans here in Jasper, Alabama tonight.
They're definitely behind Larry D, ain't they?
Larry D's got the wristband on, says knock him out. That's what the fans are chanting there, knock him out.
Yeah, but Jake Crist is pretty quick. To be able to knock him out, you got to land that big right hand. Thank you. I was giving Jake a chance to catch his breath.
Dawson, you got to do your job to ring the bell, man.
Well, you got to learn how to announce these people's names correctly, Dragon. If that is your real name.
Dragon, yes, it is. I'm like Ultimate Warrior. I changed it to Dragon.
What are you, Dragon?
Ultimate.
Ultimate, my butt.
All right. Looks like maybe they're finally going to lock up here.
Dragon's your first name. You're sorry, Tarkus is your last name.
All right.
You're going to have a Greco-Roman
Tickling.
Oh, he went for that big right hand. Jake's smart. He ain't going to let Larry D land that big right hand on him. They don't even know that that's improper grammar because that was a double negative.
You've been watching Schoolhouse Rock again?
But you know I have a genius level IQ, Greg.
You don't know how to spell IQ.
I know one thing to spell. Retired. That's what I did to you in this very building.
Well, Dawson, you know me for many, many years of wrestling. I'm trained in Japanese. I'm trained in...
Larry pulled Jake's hair.
I'm trained in Japanese style. I'm trained in Mexican wrestling. I'm trained in lucha. I'm trained in American. And you have to do all that to be a smaller size guy like me. But when you're facing a guy as big as Larry D, none of that really matters. You got to find a way to get at a bigger guy. And that's going to be the problem Jake Crist has tonight.
You know, I will agree with you on that. But except for one thing, you said you mastered the Japanese style. The only Japanese style you mastered was at a hibachi restaurant.
Well, I would be there more often, but they don't let me in. You can't go anywhere with a mask anymore. I tried to tell them it was a COVID mask, but they didn't buy it. But like I said,
they wouldn't let you in with a mask on. They ought to see your face.
Like I said, Jake Crist is going to have to find a way.
Hey, look at it.
He's going to have to find a way to do something with Larry D here.
Jake Crist showing his sprains here. He knows better than to let Larry hit that big right.
Larry D's got a chant going, knock him out, knock him out.
You know, he's got the crowd behind him right now. But mark my words, Dragon, before it's over, you're going to see Jake Crist showing legendary Larry D that size really don't matter.
Well, I hope...
And your wife should be proud of that fact.
I hope Jake Crist is a good wrestler because he's going to have to find some ways to get at Larry D.
I heard if size mattered, you'd be in trouble, Dragon.
Well, that's why I drive a big car.
I'd do a little compensation here. The crowd's accusing Jake Crist of being scared. Jake Crist is a veteran. He's taking his time. He's playing mind games. Jake Crist is the kind of competitor, he's going to let Larry D think that he's in charge, and then Jake's going to shut the door on him. I don't know if this rear waistline's going to work though. Whoa.
I believe you call that a butt bump. I'll be glad when they start doing some wrestling.
Larry D's doing some chain wrestling right now. What are you talking about?
I wish they'd start. I'll be glad when they start doing some wrestling. Jake Crist is more concerned with being outside the ring than he is inside the ring. Kind of reminds me of a guy that used to do that too, Greg Dotson.
Yeah, I remember when Johnny Rhodes used to do that.
He still got your pipe?
Yeah, and I'm still pressing charges.
Have you called the cops yet?
I left my phone in the car.
You're going to call the cops and tell them you want to press charges.
Yes, for stealing my pipe.
Because Johnny Ray's holding your pipe. Fans, we're here in Jasper, Alabama at New Era Championship Wrestling. YouTube world, welcome to New Era.
And ladies and gentlemen at home watching this on YouTube, don't be offended by anything I say to the Dragon. Don't take it personal. I just hate him.
Well, if you liked me, it'd be even worse news.
Well, look, you finally get your wish. They're doing a little bit of wrestling right here.
Yeah, got a front face lock.
Oh, nice knee from
Larry
Jake
D with
Crist.
a front face lock before he caught 2 knees to the chest. Big hip toss by Larry D, the legend.
Jake's going to have to stick and move against this big guy.
Big body slam by Larry D, the legend.
Would you agree with that? He's going to have to stick him. Oh, big headbutt.
Well, he's been moving so far all night and hasn't done anything for him yet. Larry D's threatening that 1-punch combo there.
You don't have a combo of 1 punch. It's just a 1-punch knockout.
He calls it a 1-punch combo, doesn't he?
I thought you got it the best hand in the house.
You get hit and then you hit the mat. That's a combo. Larry D taking some gut shots right now from Jake Crist.
Last time you called a combos at Burger King.
This afternoon.
Jake's ripping Larry's face off.
They couldn't give me my order though, because you'd come through right before me and you didn't leave anything.
I don't eat that crap. What are you talking about? Watch his eyes, ref. He's watching as he rips him out of his face.
Jake Crist with a axe.
I love it, Jake.
It's Larry D looking right at you on YouTube TV right there, getting his eyes rotated.
He's doing Larry a favor. If Larry's blind, he don't have to look at the cows in the audience here.
Larry D getting it in the eyes by Jake Crist there in the corner. Referee's doing his best to get this under control. Big Irish whip reversal into the corner.
Body drop.
Back drop that shook the floor here in Jasper, Alabama. Jake Crist outside the ring.
We better watch out.
Here comes Larry D. Big blow to the back by Larry D.
Now, if they get too close to us, Dragon, I want you to know you got a heart issue. I got a bad neck, but you've lived a long life. I'm throwing you in front of me.
Can always count on you there, Dawson.
Hey, at least I gave you the heads up so you can make peace with your maker. Whatever creator the Dragons play to.
All right, I don't know why the referee's not counting. Larry D with a big forearm.
Big heavy forearm.
Big forearm to Jake Crist outside the ring. Referee's telling them they got to get back in. Big forearms by Larry D. Oh,
that hurt.
That was a 1-punch hand, wasn't it?
Did you hear that thud?
Yeah, I did. That was his 1-punch hand. Oh, Jake Crist capitalizing on the opportunity here to hurt that hand even more.
Jake Crist taking that hand out. He's trying to ruin Larry's plans for the evening.
Still outside the ring, Jake Crist taking advantage of Larry D. Trying to take that 1-punch hand out of action.
Chairs around here to sit flat on the floor. Look at it. James Phillips skipping on the price again.
What's that chair for?
They said it's for later. I don't know. I was going to take it because it's got a little bit of cushion in it. It only sits with 3 legs on the floor.
Trust me, you got all the cushion anybody needs to sit on.
You been looking at my butt again, Dragon?
Jake Crist
and fantasize like I got all these women in this building.
Jake Crist still taking it to Larry D outside the ring.
Hey, Larry D's on the wrong side of the road. Make him buy a ticket.
This should have been a count out. Oh.
We've already had 2 no contests. Why ain't this match been a count out?
Larry D trying to do.
I wonder. Oh.
That wasn't his punch hand. Maybe he's working Japanese style though.
He's working the left, he's working the right.
Larry D's on the bottom side of this whooping right now.
You know what? He may have the best hand in the house, but it don't mean a thing if he can't throw it.
Well, and Jake Crist is taking advantage of that. He's separating those fingers right now from his hand. Greg Dotson, I see a Mike Jackson shirt on the kid over there in the front row.
Oh, that poor child.
It's a miracle for wrestling to be in Jasper and no Mike Jackson here.
You're right, it's a miracle. The one time God answered a prayer. I was this close to being atheist.
All right, I believe that's called a top finger lock.
Definitely some finger manipulation going on here.
And you ought to know because you've been giving the finger more than anybody I know of.
I've broken quite a few fingers too.
Jake Crist still working on Larry's punch hand.
But did I not tell you that I guaranteed that Jake Crist would be on top at one point in this match? I guaranteed it, and I'm the man who tells it like it is. Just as Ventura eats your heart out.
Larry D's trying to make a comeback here on Jake Crist.
Hey, it's hard to keep the big man down. I give Larry D all the credit in the world. He is double tough.
Larry D's hawking up. Is that trademarked or can you say that? He's layering up. He's layering up. Here he goes. Big forearm shivers to Jake Crist.
Well, he's definitely showing him why he's legendary.
He whips him to the corner.
Look at that.
Jake Crist outsmarts him again. He takes a blow to that punch hand. It does recover. I knew that wasn't going to work.
That's what I was saying earlier. Jake's got a sticking move, and now he's wore him down.
Larry D's been on the bottom hand of this for a while. Now he's stretching out those tendons.
You know, this is a classic. You know, most people want to talk about David versus Goliath. No, this is like a matador against a bull. In the beginning, the bull has all his power, all of his energy. He's definitely the favorite.
Well, Jake's
but let the matador wear that bull out, and this is what you get.
That's a pretty good analysis from you.
You say that like you're surprised.
Quite frankly, I am.
That's because the only thing holding the brain in your head is that stupid mask.
Jake Crist still got the upper hand here on Larry's hand. Larry D. Legendary Larry D here for New Era Wrestling.
See, Larry, the beautiful thing about this is Larry's had to put more pressure on that hand by bridging up to keep his shoulders from being pinned.
Oh, spine buster, big spine buster by Larry D.
That's definitely one way to get out of it.
Crist got up overhead, belly to belly, Steiner style.
I was going to say Magnum TA because I think that'd be more around your understanding.
He gave him two of them. I am familiar with Magnum TA, yes.
Hard whipping to the buckle. Oh,
Larry D. slinging his weight around. Big tornado clothesline like Terry Von Erich used to do. 1, 2. Oh, Jake Crist kicks out of that.
You know, he hit him like a big rig. Rest in peace, Brody Lee.
A lot of people, though. Terry Von Erich had a tornado DDT. I think
he had a discus punch.
And I think Nathaniel Neidhart has that as well.
Now, Natty does use a discus leg, yes.
Didn't the Milky Brothers use that? Milkies? I think the Milkies.
Well, I know those kicks to the head is something that I wouldn't mind doing. I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of it, though. Oh,
that was a head knocker.
Looks like we may have a Boston crab here. Jake's fighting it off, trying to get to the ropes. Oh! When's the last time you saw a slingshot like that?
When Bambi and Peggy Lee Leonard.
Oh, a set-out powerbomb.
Set-down powerbomb. Somehow Jake Crist kicks out of that. I was ready to call the winner.
Jake credit. Give him credit. That took a lot to kick out of that sit-out powerbomb.
I wonder how many vertebrae that herniated disc that herniated his vertebrae.
You're making my neck hurt thinking about it.
Well, you're making my head hurt. Big Larry D coming up. Oh, he's got the hammer ready.
Jake ducks it. Going for the. He hit him with a cutter.
Big DD.
That was a cutter. Now he's got it set up. He's going for a backslide. He's trying to get him stacked up. Oh! He walked right into it. Jake never saw it coming. Dang. Jake had the right game plan, but all it takes is one of the best hand in the house.
That was that one-punch combo.
That was that one-punch combo, yeah.
One punch and then one landing. That's a combo. Big Larry D with a winner here at New Era Wrestling in Jasper, Alabama.
Jake had his hand raised. I think he thinks he won.
I think somebody's going to have to get a furniture down and roll Jake Crist out of here. Larry D, a big fan favorite here in Jasper.
Oh yeah, he's a big fan favorite. And you know you can catch him on Impact. Well, easily one of the most beloved guys in the real wrestling.
Exactly, Dawson. Check out New Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling Superstar here in New Era Championship tonight.
Now this is going to be the main event.
You're a genius.
But I ain't landing Poffo. People disrespecting Jake Crist as he leaves here. They might not like him, but that was one valiant effort against legendary Larry D. We got fans over here telling Jake Crist how to limp because they've been practicing to get their disability checks. Referee Empty Cup James Newberry getting in the ring for our main event.
The Kings do what they want, when they want, how they want.
That sounds like the Kings music.
Wow, at our feet.
That's one thing about being a champ, you come out when you want to.
We run
Make the people wait for it. Margaret, Cody Wyndham, Ace Haven, the Queen, Amy Haven, the modern day king. They hold all the gold of New Era Wrestling. At least until I get my neck fixed, and that's going to change, baby. You know, I wonder if Cameron Keith is going to take them up on their offer. Cody Wyndham, I made fun of him earlier, but let's be honest. Cody Wyndham is very tough, competitive, very talented, and he's representing different eras from the 80s all the way through the 2000s to show that he is a champion of any era. Cody Wyndham getting into the ring. Bubba Cagle. They are all New Era Wrestling Tag Team Champions. They are all three the open weight champions. They implement the Michael Hayes and Terry Gordy clause. Any member of the modern day Kings can defend those titles. Ace being the true gentleman that he is, lifting the ropes
so that the queen can enter the ring. Andrea Phillips. That James Phillips. Oh, how many Phillips are in this building? She's a lady. You lift the middle and lower the bottom rope, Dragon. Thank you.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall with a 60-minute time limit. For the
Need to shut up when the Kings are talking.
Well, James Phillips threatening to throw the match out.
James Phillips trying to throw his weight around again with his conspiracies. It's bad enough what he does to me, and now he's trying to do this to the Kings. Wonderful husband. How much did you have to pay her to say that? I didn't say anything about her. Sit yourself down. I'll call the farm to come pick you back up.
Bubba Cagle there with that open title belt.
So, Dragon helped your wife into the ring. Who helped her out of the ring? Because I seen that you just left her stranded in there. I don't doubt that one bit. Well, Misery Phillips, we've not been properly introduced. I am the Widowmaker, Greg Dodson. I'm just sorry you had to marry this. You know, I taught D3 how to do that. I retired it.
Amy Haven came to show what a real woman could ring announce.
Well, you better be careful because Misery Phillips is sitting right here, and I think she could take you.
You're right.
All right, well, let's find out who's defending the title. It's going to be Cody Wyndham.
So Cody's the one defending the title of the three guys.
Cody Wyndham will be defending the title tonight against D3.
Cody Wyndham. I think he looks like he had an athletic supporter strapped around top of his head.
Well, he's trying to represent all the decades, the 80s, 90s,
and the future.
Early 2000s, showing that he can be a champion in any era. At least that's the story I'm spinning. So we have Cody Wyndham against the Prince of Rome. D3
and Cody about to go at it for this new era Topin title. Is this title match?
This for the, hey, he just asked, is this for the championship? It's for the championship.
With all that commotion, I wasn't sure what we had signed.
The New Era Wrestling Open Weight Championship. Bubba Cagle making sure D3 shoes are tied over there.
That's nice of Bubba, but I don't think that's what he was doing.
Hey, I trust Bubba. He's a politician. Would they lie?
Cody Wyndham here right now with somebody on his back. D3 on him like a raccoon.
I was going to say a spider monkey, but
that may be too. They must obviously do things different over in Rome. Win in Rome.
Hey,
what about winning Jasper?
You said you wanted some more wrestling in the last match. I think you're getting it from the get-go here.
Right at it. D3 right on top of things with some Greco-Roman wrestling. How about that?
I think that's more Roman wrestling. I don't think he has much respect for Greece. I don't know. I could be wrong. If you're watching this from Greece, I don't care.
Well, always trying to build up a good fan base, aren't you there, Dawson?
I'm the man that tells it like it is. What's the Greeks ever done for me?
Euros? You eat euros all the time.
I eat euros.
You never do?
No.
You're missing out. You look like you've been eating a ton of them. D3 right there with a headlock on Cody Wyndham. Cody Wyndham sneaks out of that, gets into a reverse hammerlock.
You know, Dragon, I can tell you've been practicing to do some of this color commentary. Who'd you learn from? Vince McMahon?
Vince.
I want to thank you for finally talking to the insurance company. I finally was approved so I can go see the surgeons about my neck. Me too, so I can finally take over this place.
Greg Dodson talking to James Phillips over
here. You
here.
actually told something, an honest truth for once. We're not buddies.
Greg Dodson going at it with James Phillips here at ringside. James Phillips sitting with us tonight here watching this main event.
I would hand James Phillips a headset, but he's too cheap to buy a third one.
And D3 with a pinning combination there only gets a 2 count. Ace Haven and Amy Haven at ringside.
Those leg kicks, man, that will.
Those are dragon kicks. Dragon kicks from D3
those
there.
are a lot better than any kick you ever threw.
You just don't remember because mine knocked you out. Hurricane Rona there, followed by an arm drag. D3 on top of things in this heavyweight title match.
Hey, look, you can't take anything from D3. He's wrestled at AEW. He very easily could leave here as a New Era Wrestling open weight champion.
I think Ace Haven was over here talking about how much he liked Cody Wyndham's tights. Those pink ones appeal to Ace. Hey, the kick pad to the head. D3 catapult into the ring. Coming around, for a helicopter head scissor.
Hey, Chris,
Christian Beefcake was just sent out of the ring. Cody Wyndham.
Cody Wyndham on the floor right now after that helicopter head scissor. Bubba Cable coming to his aid over there. D3 over the top looking for a move. Nothing there. Oh, man, he's got to watch out. Ace Haven behind him.
The Kings making it a short night. I don't have the open weight title, the only one that actually mattered in this match. It's over in the corner over there.
Right outside the ring, folks. Now they're back in the ring.
D3
on top of Ace Haven.
He might be the Prince of Rome, but he's being taken out by the modern day Kings.
Modern day Kings with the upper hand right now. Bubba Cable's got a chair. I don't know what the plan is for D3, but Ace Haven's cheering on whatever Bubba Cable's calling for.
And you know this is on your hands, Phillip.
Oh, here comes some help. Here comes Storm just into the ring.
Corey Storm has just hit the ring.
And
That was uncalled for.
Storm takes out Ace Haven.
That was uncalled for. I gotta do your dirty work. You don't pay me enough. Corey Storm's also appeared on AEW. Since when does this guy get to call the shots? Well, what do you say, Theodore?
I like this idea. Tag team match. But how about instead of just a tag team match, we'll make a tag team championship match?
What? You can't do that. They're not prepared.
Going for a tag team title match.
They're not prepared for this title.
All three champions here.
Always working your conspiracies, aren't you, James Phillips?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is now a tag team title match.
Hey, you gotta have one man in, one man out. I know the rules here in Hellfire Pro Wrestling.
Cody Wyndham on the mat right now. Ace Haven crawling around.
You gotta get one man in, one man out.
Storm and D3 got the upper hand right now in this freshly turned into tag team title match.
You need to educate your fans here about the rules, Phillips.
This match is now official.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Bubba Cable's over here at ringside, Jack and Jaws with James Phelps about the title match that he called for. D3 tagging into Cody Storm. Cody Storm with the beast to the gut of Ace Haven.
Have these guys ever teamed together before? How did they get the tag team title shot?
Talk to Mr. Phelps. Oh, big takedown by
I would ask
Cody
Mr.
Storm.
Phillips, but his wife is telling him what to do right now.
Well, whatever makes for happy marriage. Oh, big kick to the head of Ace Haven.
They call that a step up insecurity, Dragon.
That's what I said, kick to the head. Big body slam. You got anything else to call that?
Yeah, we got a slingshot, springboard senton.
You've been studying. They told you were going to be on TV with me, and you've been studying all your moves, haven't you?
If they'd have told me I was going to be on TV with you, I'd have stayed home.
Well,
hey, those are close fists, Dewberry.
I can't be that lucky.
Where did you find these referees? That was a closed fist.
Sitting here looking at this Peach State Championship that Ace Haven's got on the table. You know, I held that longer than anybody in history.
Did you go steal it?
Back to the action, folks. D3 with a front face lock on Ace Haven.
Hey, Joe, you know what? Don't talk about Peach State.
Cody Storm in
I'm
the
telling
ring.
you right now, Peach State wrestling. Shane knows as soon as I get medically cleared, I ain't forgot about the Resolution Rumble. I hope you enjoyed your birthday the other day. Oh, beautiful chop block by Ace Haven. Now the Kings are on top. Now, yeah, bet you wish you'd have kept your nose out of their business now, don't you, Storm?
That's a good point there, Dawson. Storm might be wishing he'd stayed up in the locker room. Ace Haven's taking advantage of this situation. He's working on that leg right now. Tags out to Cody Wyndham. Cody comes into the ring, standing on the ropes. Big stomp in that hamstring.
Hey, Storm's definitely grimacing. I can guarantee you he's wishing he'd have stayed at home.
Cody Wyndham looking like he's wearing some Brutus Beefcake gear tonight.
That's what I said, Christian Beefcake. Had those Christian glasses on.
Cody Storm right now getting his leg worked over by Cody Wyndham. Corey and Cody, I'm getting confused over here.
Ace Haven putting over his wife.
Ace Haven making some comments pointing misdirection over here. I'm not sure who he's talking to. I think he's talking to you.
No, he's referring to the Phillipses over here. Corey up and over. Oh, jam that knee back up, though.
Big inside.
Almost as good as mine.
You know, I think once we get listened to on the playback, you may get fired.
I'll probably get a raise. I'll probably tell you to stay wherever you're from.
Monterey.
The Lizard Exhibit in California.
Cody Wyndham there with some unique looking gear on.
Hey, I thought you was on an exclusive contract with Geico. What are you doing here?
Well, I'll be doing a promo for them later.
Nice drop. Look, you see that though? How smooth. A drop kick to the knee right into this hole.
That's actually one of my moves called the lizard lock. And that's because I put that on him sometime in the past.
205 Live, no.
There's a melee in the ring right now while the referee's being distracted over in the corner by D3.
Hey, bro, that's what happens when people stick their nose where it don't belong, right, brother?
D3 causing more problems. Speaking of problems, Bubba Cable's over here interrupting our commentating here at the table. Corey Storm.
Interrupting our commentary. Is that any way to speak to the mayor?
Mayor of Jasper?
No. Who would want to be the mayor of this place?
Cody Wyndham in there with Cody Storm.
He's the mayor of a real town like Parrish.
Really taking it to the leg.
Better watch him, Cody. Better make a tag. Cody was getting showboating.
Dropping the elbow, putting a twist on that leg of Corey Storm.
Cody Wyndham's been in this business a long time. He knows better than to give somebody an opportunity to tag like that.
I've had matches with Cody Wyndham before.
I have too. I beat Cody Wyndham before.
Cody Wyndham's a good wrestler. His mentality may not be what everybody likes, but he's a good wrestler. Ace Storm coming down here, climbing up the ropes.
That's Ace Haven.
I'm sorry, Ace Haven, yes.
Storm's the guy flat of his back right now.
Oh, big elbow drop off the top rope by Ace Haven.
They're putting a beating on Storm, but you know if the Widowmaker and Dustin MacWilliams was in that ring right now, this match would have been over. Figure four leg lock. Bubba ain't paying attention.
Figure four by Ace Haven right now, getting some assistance.
An assistant figure four
by Bubba Cable. Cody Wyndham distracting D3 so they can take
He's doing his job. You leave Dewberry alone. You leave Dewberry alone. He's got to get D3 out of the ring. Who's the longest reigning tag team champion in this company's history? Me. I know tag team wrestling. No, you beat Johnny Rage. You better check your facts.
All right, Dawson.
Who was it that ran out like a scalded dog in a six-man tag? And why I'm sitting here instead of the damn champion?
Ace Haven with a pinning combination there on Corey Storm.
You done got me so fired up with your conspiracies and your bullcrap. You got me cussing on commentary. Jeffery, I'm damn sorry. Take that up with her. She done it. You know what? Screw the modern day Kings too. Except for Cody. I like Cody.
Cody breaking up that pinning combination. What you call that, Dawson? The SST?
There's a triple across thing.
Same thing. Old school SST.
You would know all about old school. When you went to school, the ABCs only had 3 letters.
Ace Haven over here claiming she doesn't cheat.
And you're over here standing as lovely as ever, right? Ain't that right? Standing here as lovely as ever, right? Except for you made him a tag partner at Pro South, so screw the Kings too. And the Queen. I hate everybody, except for Dusty Mac.
Double DDT there.
That was a cutter.
Double diamond cutter there.
You're over here talking about old school SSTs. Learn to call the match, Dragon.
There's so much action, commotion going on.
Here comes D3. He's got the
D3's in the ring now.
Sling blade.
Big move on Cody.
Another sling blade.
Same thing on Ace Haven.
D3's wrong.
He's looking for somebody to get onto here. Oh, big uppercut. Big Steven Regal-like uppercuts there. Corey Storm.
D3's looking for somebody to get on. I'll be looking for somebody to get on later tonight, but I won't find him in Jasper.
1, 2. Oh.
That jumping net breaker, not enough.
Cody kicks out of that.
I might not like the Kings, but you know what? They're all tough.
Ace Haven.
I'll take it back. I don't even like Cody. I like Bubba.
Ace Haven kicks out, tags in, hits a corner, but nobody's home. Corey Storm's waiting on for a fight.
Springboard cutter.
Stunner.
Off the top. Moonsault. That's D3's bread and butter right there.
Oh, kick out at 2.
That was 2.
That's a kick out on 2. Oh.
Cody went and made a save.
Another kick to the chest by Corey Storm.
Dewberry, get one man out of there.
Oh,
there you go.
There's a DDT.
That was a DDT on D3.
The referee's lost total control of this match.
I bet both of these guys wish they were back in Florida right now.
Everybody seems to be down at the moment. The referee doesn't know what to do. He should be counting.
Before he needs to count, he needs to get one man in and one man out.
Who's the legal person here?
D3's a legal man.
Who's the other
Ace Haven is the legal man.
D3 and Ace. D3 and Ace are the legal players.
You know what? He's thrown so many cutters you'd think he was getting an endorsement deal. Oh, Cody may be hurt.
Cody or Corey?
Piscano! There goes Dewberry!
The referee went down too.
There is a God! There is a God!
Cody's down.
I was an atheist until 3 seconds ago.
D3
Dewberry's
in the ring now.
There is a God.
D3 in the ring with Ace Haven.
Irish whip by Ace Haven. D3 ducks the line. Going for that big satellite head scissors. No, couldn't quite get it. DDT! Everybody's attention's with the referee, but the Prince of Rome. He's going for his finish. That big move. Here he goes. Dropping the elbow. If they can get a referee in there, we got new tag team champions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No! No! That was 9, but the referee wasn't here.
I don't know what's going on here, Dawson. We got a new referee. Ace Haven with an open weight belt.
Hey, look, the new referee's fighting with Andy Haven instead of doing his job.
D3 with a kick. Super kick.
He used the belt. He used the belt. No, sorry, Europeans. He cheated. Mako. You wanted the titles, D3. You just got them. I do not like the Kings, but they came out with another one.
You know, well, we've got the. If James Phillips was a caring husband, he would have never let his wife get in the ring just now.
We've got the Phillips in the ring. Bubba Kegle's in the ring. Cody Wyndham's in the ring. Ace Haven's in the ring.
You want to buy a hammer, Bubba?
Here comes Dawson Kimbrell and Johnny Rage. And the ring clears.
We've seen him enough. I want him charged with theft.
The ring clears as Johnny Rage and Dawson Kimbrell come into the ring. Scott Morgan's in the ring confronting Dawson Kimbrell.
Here's Shane Mako. He's picking a fight again. Here's Charles Sanders.
Now Shane Mako's in the ring. Dusty MacWilliams is outside the ring.
Get him, Dusty.
He's going at it with Johnny Rage.
Dusty. Oh,
Sanders just got taken down.
Sanders just hit the belts.
Sanders just got taken down by Dawson Kimbrell.
Get him, Dusty. Get him,
Johnny
Dusty.
Rage and Dusty MacWilliams still going at it. On the way back outside the fans here
Treat him like the
in Jasper,
scalded dog
Alabama.
that he is.
Total chaos and melee is happening, going on in Jasper. I don't know what's happening in ER Wrestling tonight. James Phillips is standing in the ring. He doesn't know what's going on. He's trying to get it figured out. There's chaos everywhere. Dusty MacWilliams and Johnny Rage still in the back of the room going at it. James Phillips in the ring now with Ace Haven.
This is why it should be Hellfire Pro Wrestling.
James Phillips threatening to push.
Oh!
Ace Haven, Amy comes up with a low blow. Ace gives a super kick to James Phillips. Andrea Phillips in the ring now. She's now trying to defend and protect her husband. I'm not sure that's a good move for these Kings because they won't spare anybody, women included. Ace Haven declaring the Kodak moment at the time.
Ace Haven.
Oh no, Bubba, you can't do this. You can't do this, Bubba.
Oh, please.
Bubba's got Ace. Sorry. Bubba's got Andrew Phillips from behind, making James Phillips watch whatever they've got planned.
I bet that ain't the first time that's happened. Give it to him, Bubba.
Amy Haven right there with Andrew Phillips.
Oh, we got Cam back out here. Cameron Keast.
The Kings have called Cameron Keast into the ring with a chair.
It's the Prince about to become a king.
Keast in the ring with a chair. He's about to hit.
Oh my God!
He hits Cody.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Cameron Keast clearing the ring.
What is
Cody Wyndham is
Cam?
out. Ace Haven is out of the ring. Bubba Kegle is total astonishment. Has no idea what's going on. They asked Keast to be a part of the group.
Have you lost your mind?
I guess that was Cameron Keast's answer to their invitation.
Have you lost your mind, Cam? Ace Haven has been like, almost like a father figure, the big brother to Cameron Keast. And to have Cam come out here and stab him in the back. Some more of that Phillips conspiracy.
Instead of complaining about a lot of our business I'm getting, maybe I'll just make some myself. I heard that the contender cup to determine the challenge of the next champion.
D3 in the ring with Cameron Keast. Keast is asking for the crown. Keys is asking for the crown of the kings
We
right
got
now.
two princes in the ring. The Prince of Rome. The Prince of Rome placating to the plebes and peons in the crowd here.
D3 trying to hype the crowd up for the
That's what I
for
said.
Keys here.
Placating
He
to the
puts the
plebes
crown
and
on Keys.
peons.
I think I would step on and smash it if I was him.
Such a besmirchment for Ace. Of course, his wife's the reason I got hurt, so. Well, I can tell you who your partner won't be. Me.
On the 16th, the Contender Cup, he's calling for a match. Hear that, Dawson?
I'm listening.
Contenders Cup Tag Team Tournament.